Well, hey, there you are. Sonia here. Welcome to Sonia's Sermonettes and Teachings. Some of you have a question. How do I know that there really is a God? And what if I try to serve a God and there really isn't one? Well, what if there really is one? What if there really is one and you can give that God a chance in your life? What if possibly you've heard someone say, well, how can people prove there's a God? Well, they can't prove there isn't one, can they? How do I know there's a God? Myself? You might ask me that question. I know there is a spiritual, supernatural being that we have access to and that will dwell in us. And the way that I have learned that is getting me through the trials of my life, the situations all through the years of my life. I've lived on this earth for a long time, and I have found the only real thing that has meaning is the fact that there is a God, and He will manifest His Spirit to you the more you seek Him. See, people just want an instant sign. They want a microwave instant answer. But if you seek Him and ask Him if He's real. I remember one time I was really in a dire strait. This has been years ago. And I was out at a park. I had all my stuff in the car, had no place to go. And I said, God, and I knew better to say that, but I knew God was going to prove me something. I said, if you really are real, will you make a way for me today? Will you help me, because I feel hopeless? I feel helpless. And I realized that some of those things that I went through in my life was to let me learn that God will appear to you and will make a way so that I can talk to you today. That day, that very evening, after I felt destitute, forsaken, forgotten, and had asked God if He really was real, would He make a way for me that day, that evening, that very evening. Well, say it was coincidence. Really, coincidence don't happen to a lot of people. The Spirit of God does, though. If you call on the Lord, He'll hear you. He'll answer you. He'll make a way for you. That very evening, God provided a way for me. I had a lot of things I had to learn. And through processes of trials and tests, fallen. Have I fallen? Yeah, I have. But you know what? I could always get back up because God was the one that got me up. So don't be discouraged because you may not be perfect and make it the first try. Give it a try. Give God a chance. Give Him a try. Is there a God? Yes, there is. And you will get to know Him the more you seek Him. I'd rather think there may be not a chance of God, but what if there is? I want, at the end of my life, to be able to be with Him and my departed loved ones. I'm going to take that opportunity to accept what God has for my life, and I want you to do it also. Give God a chance. Ask Him if He's really real. Would He manifest His Spirit to you? And accept Christ as your Savior. Get started. Do something about it. Don't just sit there and say, well, I don't really know. Well, find out. You can find out if there's a God or not. I certainly have over all these years. He's just as real today as He was the day that I confessed that Jesus was my Lord and Savior. You be blessed now, and I'll be back.